Howdy y'all, Michael here. Today is Saturday, June 21st, 2025, and it's about 7:23 in the morning. Temperature outside is 79 degrees, so I'm sure it's going to get a little warm today. Not quite 100, but probably in the 90s at least. Headed to the Plano Farmers Market. I'm hoping it's going to be a farmers market. When I was a kid, when I was a child here in Dallas, we had a pavilion, I guess you would call it. It's a big covered area, and inside was a street that went through, and you could park your cars inside there. And then on the outside portion were all these semi-trailers that came from farms, and they would bring their fresh produce, and they would have tables set up there on a sidewalk on either side of that pavilion. And they would cut up fresh fruit so you can taste them and see if you're interested in it. Farm fresh goods that came to the city, and the health department shut it down from what it was. So everything had to be health code related rather than just cutting the fruit fresh there with clean knives and all that. So that kind of went away. It's more of a eclectic shops and little small tables that people sell things there, and there's some restaurants there now, so it's not like it was when I was a child. So I want to go check out Plano, see what they have. I doubt it's going to be farm trailers coming in with fresh produce for you to taste right off the field. So, but let's go check it out together. Come hang out with me. I've arrived, but something tells me it's not starting yet. I'm thinking it's probably going to start about 9 or 10 o'clock. I thought it was just at 8. I read somewhere 8, then read somewhere 9, and then my Google Maps, I think, told me 10 o'clock. So let's see if I can grab a bite to eat here. I tried to get my car washed, but unfortunately it wasn't open yet. It's been a while since I've been to Chipotle, but it doesn't open until 10:45. But it's been a decade since I've been to McDonald's. A whole decade. I might be exaggerating, I don't know. But it's been a very, very long time since I've been here. I've seen these before. Alright, let's continue without logging in. McGriddles, McMuffins, McBiscuits. What do I want? Let's see what deals I got here. No deals right now, so we're going back. Go to the sandwiches and meals. But what do I want? That's the big question. Oh, they got a slider here. Let's see, steak, egg, and cheese McGriddle. That does sound good. Looks like they got some onions on there too. Try one of those. Yeah, let's make it a meal. Slight drink. I want a premium roast coffee. Oh, let's go with I'm big in it a little bit. Save changes. I think that's it. Steak and egg, cheese McGriddle, hash browns, large premium roast coffee. So, how do I add? Okay, I guess. Is that it?
You're not working today?
No, in the afternoon.
I didn't add it to the bag. Okay, let's give you my order. Maybe next time. Oh, for here? Alright. That is a good charity, by the way. Complete order. Right here. Grab a table tent and enter the code. Alright. Go grab a table tent. Oh. Guess I gotta grab one of these. Number 20. Oh, they're right there. Whoops. Oh, so there's 20. Continue. Payment instructions, there we go. Gotta pay down there. There we go. Just gotta find my table here. Looks like they still got a playground here. Hope those things went away. Paid it using my Apple Pay there. And what's nice about Apple Pay is it will constantly change the numbers on Apple Pay. So that is not my credit card number. That is a special one for just this transaction. A lot more security than just using the regular credit card. Those little table tent things are a lot beefier, a lot more hardy. You ain't gonna put that in your pocket, that's for sure. Just like that, table tent turned into a meal. Not really. You came and brought it first. This coffee is usually pretty good. It's been a while. It's out in the grocery store, so it's gotta be decent. It's good. It's good. It's not quite what I remember, but it was good. Having the griddle, it's a lot smaller than I remember. I don't remember it being this small. Maybe I've grown up a little bit. A little bit of onions here. They're not caramelized. Try it out here. Sausage it's got like a hamburger meat consistency to it. It just seems a little bit thicker. I just can't believe how small they got. Shrinkflation. Hash brown. Good. Very different from what I remember. Still good. Looks like they're setting up balloons for somebody's birthday party. She's been building this piece by piece. It's even amazing is these Coke machines here. We call them Cokes, soft drink, pop. What do you call where you're from? We call them Coke machines. But that's changing. We got a lot of people coming in to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Ice machine on top. Pretty amazing. Well, it looks like a lot more set up, so I'm going to start heading over there. It's not really a farmer's market per se, it's more of a craft market. That's a chiropractor right there. There is Kimberly's keto cakes right there in the pink. But it looks like it's a lot of craft tents trying to sell their wares, the stuff they make at home by hand. And there does seem to be some food items there. I'm not sure what that is. In the distance, as soon as this Mustang Mach-E moves out of the way, there's some fruit and veggies. At least some veggies. I'm gonna go check that out. Now, when I was growing up, there was no crafts. There was no. You wouldn't even see local honey being sold at these markets. These were all stuff grown out in the field. I'm sure sometimes you might see some local honey, but it hasn't caught on as much as it has now because we now know the health benefits of having your honey local. But there used to be tons of fruits and vegetables everywhere, and it was so fresh, so delicious, and you're like, wow. Because by the time it gets to the store, it gets to a storage facility, they hold it for a little while, and they finally get it distributed to the store. I think eggs, for example, eggs oftentimes are about 3 weeks old before you get to the store. Costco eggs, I think, are a lot newer because if you look at the expiration date when you buy something from Costco compared to when you buy from a Walmart, Kroger, you name it, their expiration date is a lot longer, and it's not any preservatives or anything. It's just the fact that they're fresher. So I would love to find a farmer's market where you can find fresh produce all the time, or fresh eggs, fresh anything, because it lasts longer, it tastes better. I buy the Costco eggs because it does taste better than the regular store-bought eggs, but I've had friends who've had chickens bring me eggs, and that is the best. I do see a couple places that are selling salsa over there, so I'm definitely getting in. I'm going to check this out. So we got a food truck setting up here, elote blanco, white elote. So I'm kind of excited for that. I love elote. But it's mainly cookies. We're selling crystals over here, little bakeries. There is a farm setting up a stand here. They got about 5 stands, they were saying, and it's they were at Dallas when Dallas was big. They still have a place down there, but it's not what it once was. We got more produce over here. Looks like from the Greer farm. So there's a second farm here, and a little bit of popcorn, homemade popcorn, some cowboy candy salsa, and more crafts here. Some dog handkerchiefs. Of course, we got Kimberly's keto cakes. A little bit of arts and crafts here. K Mama's Kitchen, which looks like a lot of pickle type items. Brenton's Bars, looks like soap. And the chiropractor's office here. This is Stephanie. She kind of runs the market here. So tell us about the market and how it came to be.
We are in the Plano market, and we are part of the Four Seasons Farmers Market group, which has markets throughout the Metroplex year-round. All of our markets are year-round, summer and winter. We're in our summer season hours right now, which are 9 to 1. Winter is 10 to 2. We have markets in Richardson, Flower Mound, Carrollton, Plano, Irving, Arlington, Roanoke. I believe that covers it right now.
Oh, wow.
We also do once a month markets. We have one in Castle Hills on the first Saturday of the month. We do one in Saxe. We also do one in Little Elm. So we have vendors that all have local made items. We bring in our produce. Our vendor today is from Canton. They bring everything in from East Texas.
Oh, nice.
People that make things. We have gluten-free items. We have keto-friendly items. We have sourdough bread today. We have salsas, popcorn. We have jewelry, dog treats. We've got some sponsors out here today. One of them is a chiropractic clinic that's in the Frisco area. We have handmade soaps and candles. We have beautiful kimchi and kimchi pickles. So we'd love to have everybody come out and see us. We are in front of what used to be Macy's and Crate and Barrel at Willabin Mall. And again, we're out here every Saturday.
All right, and you had a poker chip.
Yes, I have a poker chip that will take you directly to our website. So that is the Four Seasons Farmers Market. Gives you the hours and all the different locations of all of our markets, as well as if you're a vendor and want to come out and share your goods with us, and it tells you how to become a vendor.
So very cool. So if you got arts, crafts, produce, the basis of a farmer's market is the produce.
That's right.
Scan that with your phone and check us out.
That's right. Any kind of handmade goods, bring them on out here. We've had crochet. We have all types of food items, different times of the year. So we'd love to have you out here.
So this is the kimchi, King Mama Kitchen, and he has brought out a plethora of samples here. So this is the kimchi. This is daikon radish, and you said pickled on
Cucumber mix.
Cucumber mix, okay. And then what was this?
Spicy cauliflower.
Spicy cauliflower, the
Red onion.
red onion.
Banh mi.
What was that?
Banh mi.
Banh mi, okay.
And red cabbage.
Red cabbage, okay. So I'm going to try one of these. Kimchi. What's your best explanation what kimchi is? It's got a lot of spices and things to it.
Yes, it has probiotics and prebiotics in it, and it's really good for your gut health.
I do like that, the kimchi. And kimchi is really good. Oh, that is so good. I think I found a new favorite. I'm going to stop by and pick up one of those on the way out. So very good. Thank you. I'm at Cowboy Candy Salsa, And I tried 2 of the salsas here. Every one of these salsas starts with a sweet or a candied jalapeno, and then he takes them from there. So I just tried the chunky habanero and the garlic jalapeno. And when you first taste these, you'll taste just the sweetness of, and then you'll taste whatever the spices in there. You know, whether it's going to be the habanero or the garlic. And then right towards the end, you get a little bit of heat. None of these are spicy hot. They're all about a medium. And what is your name?
My name's Tim.
Tim. So Tim, what was the background of your company? How did you start?
I actually started because I fell in love with the candied jalapeno. I started adding these different recipes at home. I made a pico de gallo. I'm in the restaurant business, and I thought maybe it'll make decent salsa. And I made a salsa, and I took it to work for my. We always had a family meal before shifts, and I took it in there and just to see if they liked it. I had several that looked at me going, "What in the heck is that, dude? I want some. Will you make me a batch? I'll pay you. How much?" And 6 months later, I had my first batch out of my original manufacturer. So that's kind of how it started.
So are you out here every weekend, or?
I do try to be. We're getting ready to phase out of the heat of the summer of Texas. So we're back in the fall. This is probably going to be about second to last week here outside. So tends to when it hits triple digits, I tend to stay inside.
So when you tend to stay inside, how can we find you?
The best bet is to my website, which is cowboycandysalsa.com. And there's also a contact page on there. But coming up in the fall is all my high school and Christmas events.
Right.
So John Paul II, J.J. Pierce High School, Argyle High School, Louisville. So a lot of the local high schools events. I'll do fundraisers around Christmas time.
Okay.
For their band or for like Louisville is for their high school baseball team. J.J. Pierce and Richardson is for their dance team. So they all do fundraisers about that time of year. And, I've heard a lot of vendors participate in that. People come out and support their local teams and kids and stuff in high school. So
I got to say that the taste of the sweet jalapeno is still in my mouth, and I mean that sweetness is still there, and it's something I've never had before. So that is really good.
Excellent.
You also have a bold and spicy margarita mix.
Bloody Mary mix, yeah.
Bloody Mary. I meant.
Close
Sorry.
enough.
Messed that one up.
One's tequila, one's vodka, but close enough.
Well, close enough, yeah. Bloody Mary. Good breakfast treat.
Exactly.
So, there you go. I just love the smell coming from this table. Bringing back memories. This is Reese. He's with Greer Farms, and tell us about Greer Farms.
So we're out of Dangerfield, Texas. We have about 252 acres of farmland. We raise our grass-fed beef, pasture-raised pork, all-natural chicken, and our all-natural lamb. We also have our blackberries and blueberries, and we do a U-pick out at the farm, so if you like picking berries, you're more than welcome to come visit us and pick all the berries you like. All our produce is grown out at the farm as well. And then we also have 4 cabins out on a 11-acre pond that we rent out. You can stay the weekend, see the farm. We do farm tours so you can see all the animals, kind of see how we run things. And then there's a state park like 5 minutes down the road. If you like hiking or going outside, go visit it. And that's about what I got all for you.
Oh, very cool.
Yes, sir.
And nothing better than farm fresh eggs. I'm telling you right now, that's going to be some of the best eggs out there. But very cool. So if you're interested in Greer Farms, and I'm going to actually keep this card because I have friends that enjoy stuff like that. So they got everything from meats to vegetables to anything you'd like to have. In fact, there's a QR code, so take your camera out, take a snapshot of that, and check them out.
Yeah, and then give that number a call or a text anytime you need something or have questions about the place, and we can get you answered and hopefully help you out any way you like.
So this is Bobby Danger with Fuego Fruit Co. Okay, I got that right. It took me a few times to catch it, but they're actually selling hot sauces out here and some seasoning as well. And goes from mild, from the carrot tot to the mijo to smoked garlic. And this was Sky Boss.
Yes, sir.
And I'm interested in that one. That's whiskey habanero. Gator Tears, Spice Jam, Unicorn Tears, TNT sauce, a pineapple one. I'm interested in that, but it's called Pineapple Heck. So let that be a warning. And the chancla. I love that. I love that, the chancla. That's the greatest spice sauce. So, where are y'all based out of?
We're based out of Plano, Texas, and like I said, we have a farm there and a farm in Murphy.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, very cool. So tell me about the spices here.
This is actually
Alright.
You're the spice guy.
this is spicy.
Yeah.
And what is your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Jordan. I'm one of the helpers at Fuego Fruit Co. We are a local farm about 15 minutes away in East Plano. All of the sauces here are using the peppers that we grow. We grow exotic chilies. The chili powders up here, they're also from our farm. We pick them and then we smoke them in hickory smoke, and then we also dried them at a very low degree just so you can still get that color and nice flavor.
Oh, very cool. So tell me about the spices themselves. What do you have?
Spices, we have a sugar rush peach pepper, we have a mushroom, Jamaican mushroom, smoked bisham crown, the fatali pepper. It's one of the best tasting peppers in the world. Then we have our lemon pepper seasoning,
Okay.
which we mix up a lemon pepper with our lemon drop chili pepper powder. Oh, and it adds just that little bit of kick, which is real good. Which ones do we also have? We also have our smoked Thai chili one. It's really good for Asian food. It's probably one of our spiciest chili powders out here. And I believe we have a smoked yellow mushroom as well.
Okay. Well, very cool. Your hottest sauce is not here. It's sold out.
Yeah, our hottest sauce is sold out because we were at the Boho Market in Dallas and Clyde Warren Park, and they just sold out of it all.
So hotter than the chancla.
Yeah, the chancla was our hottest, and then Tots and Prayers came out. It's in a little bottle. It's $8. You can find it on our website as well.
So it's called Tots and Prayer.
Tots and Prayers.
Tots and Prayers.
Because the person who makes the hot sauces, the business name is Tot Sauce. That's the company, the local hot sauce maker. Tot Sauce, and so he wanted his hottest sauce to be Tots and Prayers.
There you go.
Kind of resemble his name.
I'm going to try this whiskey habanero, this lemon gorgon, and this pineapple heck. And he's got the Tots and Prayers there. So I may regret it, but I'm going to try it. This is the whiskey habanero. That is good.
So the guy he really likes flavor. He doesn't want to kill you with spice. He wants it to be more flavorful out of anything.
Yeah.
So he wants to kind of get all the blends of what you're going to taste. It's going to be the whiskey. You're going to taste a little bit of that habanero, a little bit of that garlic.
That's a winner, guys.
He's always going to want to like get those notes and get you to get that flavor in his sauces. Lemon gorgon next.
Yes, sir.
That mix you up. And some of his sauces are a little runny, and some of them are a little thick.
All right. Lemon gorgon. Those Stranger Things. That almost tastes like a salad dressing.
So that's what I like to make this into, like, maybe you can make it like into a spicy lemon vinaigrette, or you can kind of go and put it into like a lemon aioli kind of a thing and put it on sandwiches, egg salads too. I just really like to dress it up and put it in some, it's a really good sandwich topper in my opinion as well. But it's one of my personal really
I never thought about putting lemon in a hot sauce.
Yeah, it's good. Those citric notes really hit you really well, and it just brings out the flavor. Because
I've heard lime, but not lemon. That's pretty good. It's kind of a creamy deal too.
Yeah, we got the pineapple.
So we're going to try this pineapple. Oh, that's smoky.
Yeah, so it is our smoked edition.
Really smoky, yeah.
He came out with the flavor before it, and it wasn't a smoked edition, and he was like, what if I smoked this? He kind of smoked a lot of the peppers in it. He kind of gave it taste so well. So then he went, and he also did it with this hobgoblin, which I think we're sold out. Yeah. the Hobgoblin was, he had a first creation of Hobgoblin and then was like, yo, this could be better. Went smoked most of the peppers, kind of gave it more flavor, brought it out, one of his top selling sauces again. It's really good. It's actually sold out, but I do have a bottle here if you would like to try it.
Yeah, let me try the Hobgoblin.
No other smoke. It's probably...
Trying stuff I can't even buy.
That's totally fine.
Alright. So this is Hobgoblin. Can't buy it today. It's pretty good. It's pretty smoky. It didn't hit me. The smoke didn't hit me as hard as it did with the pineapple.
Yeah.
So I guess that leaves me with Thoughts and Prayers, huh?
Thoughts and Prayers, yeah. Or you can try the chocolate before. It is our second hottest, but Thoughts and Prayers is...
Huh?
Nothing wrong with shooting.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot for the top here.
It's I like it. And this one is a little thick, so...
Yeah. So should I be concerned that the spoon's starting to melt? Thoughts and Prayers. Let's see how we do.
I'll send you some prayers.
That is good. That is really good. It's starting to build.
Yeah. So this has a combination of about four to five different 4 to 5 different super hots. It has an Ease Revenge, the Ghost, the Carolina Reaper, the Chocolate Naga Brain, and I want to say the Ghost Pepper. But yeah, it has 5.
That's what's lighting me up now.
It's the 2 varieties, the Chocolate Naga Brain and the Ease Revenge are grown at our local farm. They're only grown at our farm in this area because not many people deal with the super hots, but that's just something that we like to say we put into this sauce. Yeah, it does hurt, but I like to say the Chocolate Naga Brain really gives it a nice flavor because it's so complex and it's really hot as well.
Yeah, very good. Holy cow. Glad I keep water in the truck. I need some milk in the truck. So I picked up some of the whiskey habanero hot sauce and the pineapple heck. And it's Fuego Fruit Company. I'm messing it up. Very cool. And this is their Lotte truck. This is their food truck. So pretty cool. Guys, I'm glad you came out here. On my way out, I picked up a garlic jalapeno. Absolutely delicious. My mouth's starting to feel a little bit better. This one didn't make me go into pain for hours on end, but when he started naming off the peppers, the Carolina Reaper, the Pepper X, all that, yeah, it got my attention a little bit. But I'll tell you what, it was all sweet flavor in the beginning of that Thoughts and Prayers. So you know, that's one of the super hots, and I like some of the super hots. That one I did like, but they're all out. They ran out of it. So then I tried the chocolate, which was the hottest one they had here. But the pineapple, that smoky pineapple, it had that sweet and smoky. I just like that combination. That was pretty amazing. And so I'm glad I got this bottle. Definitely will be using that on maybe breakfast tacos or something. I don't know. Something that's sweet and smoky like that. And of course the Sky Bust, B-A-U-S-T. It's kind of hard to read that label, but it's a whiskey habanero hot sauce. So I had the sweetness, the smokiness, the woodiness of a whiskey barrel. So that's definitely a great buy. So I'm going to head on to Costco, pick up some carb balanced tortillas. Just trying to eat a little bit better. Ate a couple of tortilla chips. That's the first time I've had tortilla chips, probably a couple months. But I did go for the spoon at the hot sauce area. So that's very cool. Some entrepreneurs really building a company there, and they're out of this area. I didn't pick up any produce this time, but I am happy there's actually 2 farms out here. And That's pretty awesome. That is very awesome to have 2 farms out here. But I also like the manufacturers that bring their own flavors with their salsas and their hot sauces. And I am using my pillow on my passenger seat here. I do keep a pillow in the car. You never know when you're gonna have to wait around for a while, get a little nap. Also, I got this in my car. That's a practice key, and it's not hooked up to any radios, but at least I'm learning my Morse code a little more efficiently now. You kind of forget it, and you kind of start losing letters in your head. So I want to get back into it. Fortunately, Costco's right around the corner from the mall here, the Willow Bend Mall, and it's right across the street from the Plano Airpark. This is actually a housing area. It is an HOA, but it's an HOA for airplanes. So you can fly in and out of your house. You'll have a garage and you'll have a hangar. So one side of the house has the garage, the other side of the house has the hangar. You can actually fly in and out of here. It's not as popular as it once was though. All right, got my tortillas, headed home. I was actually pretty impressed with the little that was there. Farmers markets around the metropolitan areas are not as big as they used to be, and I'd like to see more of that. Now, it does get hot in Texas, so best times to visit farmers markets aren't going to be on days like today. It's only 82 degrees right now, 10:28 p.m. Or, excuse me, hot sauce got me. Or, you know, in the fall and spring, the winter time, when it's a little cooler. I'm sure there'll still be people out there. Farmers are still working. They're still trying to get their crops out. And I appreciate those that bring it direct to market rather than going through multiple sellers. You know, now when you buy from the market, a lot of times you're going to pay maybe a little bit more, but you are going direct. I didn't get any produce other than the cucumbers, but I didn't get any produce. Probably should have, but I got some flavorful things. And this is the time to get businesses, you know, start small. These are the people that own the businesses. These are the people that actually make the product a lot of times. The salsa guy has got a manufacturer, but he made the product himself and brought it into work while they're having a family type meal at work. He was he worked in the restaurant industry and brought that, and everybody freaked out how good that was. So, you know, it's, you know, they're small, so they don't have the overhead, they don't have the volume that they can lower the prices once they get to the big markets. You know, everybody has to start from somewhere, and if you want to get the latest flavors and help support these small businesses to get them going again, you got to go to the farmers markets. You got to go to these little niche places every now and then to find them. But headed home now and get ready for the rest of the day. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm having fun doing it. But for now, y'all take care, be safe, bye. Stuck behind a train here. Not sure what's being hauled. Looks like a bunch of gravel. It's a long one, that's for sure. Put it in the park. Let me know down in the comments if you knew what I was saying in Morse code there.